Yo, what's good, YouTube? I'm the Price Trader, better known as TPT Concepts. Today is August 24th, 2026. Time is now 9:45 a.m. I will be trading some ETLs today. But before we get to the charts, let's get a word from Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Today's word comes from Galatians chapter 6, verse 3, and it reads, If you think you are too important to help someone, you are only fooling yourself. You are not that important. I'll be able to tell myself this. All right, I'm gonna read it one more time. Galatians chapter 6, verse 3. If you think you are too important to help someone, you are only fooling yourself. You are not that important. All right. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. Always make sure you give thanks to our Lord and Savior before we even get started with this. You know what I mean? So today you'll come to forexfactory.com, see if you have any news. We got Treasury Besant speaking at 2 p.m. But other than that, pretty clean. And if you notice, I am coming to the chart a little later. I did that on purpose, and I'm going to explain to you why, and I will explain the trade I took on Friday. All right, I didn't do a video for that. All right, okay. So here on SPY, all right, I'm looking at SPY in gold today. So I have a bearish bias. Why do I have a bearish bias? Because it is daily candle closure. I don't count doji candles. All right, I used this candle before. All right, so I'm bearish on the day. Okay. Okay. So the reason I came to the chart later is let me explain to you guys what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for this 30-minute opening candle to close. All right. Let me show you here. There's a trade I took on Friday. All right. As you can see here, I waited for this 30-minute candle to close. And you see I boxed in the wick. Okay. And then I waited for the next candle to close. Let's see here. 16. Let's see if I can get to this candle closure. Almost there. My apologies for taking so long. Okay. You see here, I waited for this 30-minute candle to close here on Friday, and I marked up the low of day and high of day. And when I seen price made a support here at the low of day, I entered a long position. So pretty much that's what I'm going to do here today. All right. I'm waiting for the 30-minute opening candle to close, and it closes in about 12 minutes. So that's what my top down analysis is based off of. All right. Still gonna mark up higher time frame key levels. Like here on the 1 hour. All right, we clearly have a support level right here that you see price rejecting off of. All right. And you see right here. All right here. It seems like price can get above, what is that? 764 70 74. 764.70. If you can get above this level here, then you may can get a push up. All right, you may hear my son and my nephew up there living their best life. Okay, above this level, those you got a clean candle right here, so I'll mark this. So I'm cool with some range two buys above there, and cool with some sales below here. Why am I cool with sales below here? If we look to the left, nice clean candle, beautiful. We'll mark up this level here. Oop. Okay. So this is pretty much what's going on here on SPY. Okay. So if I decide to take positive out there, nice advantage point here. Clone it. Nice advantage point here as well. Okay. So this is what I have here for SPY. All right. I'm going to get a screenshot of this. Alrighty. Let's see here. Um, get a screenshot of this. Link video. Let's see. And as you can see here, it's a demo. Full disclosure, I've been demo trading all month. I'll be back live next week. I did not like August price action. And I'm pretty sure millions of traders have blown their accounts this month, multiple times. I'm sure. I am sure of it. Okay. Okay, we got about 7 minutes for this opening 30-minute counter to close here on SPY and Gold. Um, so here on Gold, I am clearly bullish. Got a nice gap up here in the pre-market. Let's go down to the 1 hour. See if we can get some key levels. Scroll to the left. All right, price is currently trading around 427.55. So let's see. If you're on the 1 hour, above here, above here, right in here. You see, we got clean candles coming up here. Nice advantage point. Okay. So buys above here won't be too bad. Let's go back to today's price action. See where maybe some sells would be valid. Below the pre-market low, but if we wait, if we are real patient, we got clean candles coming down. Yeah, I'm looking at sales below here. Because with it being a Monday, I don't mind being patient or whatever. Uh, let's see. Yeah, we are pretty bullish, and I want to say this is a swing low that took us up here. So yeah, I want to be a seller below here. So trading, we're simply just looking at key levels, marking them up, and then being patient, waiting for candles to close. All right, trading is definitely 90% waiting. Okay, we got about less than 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes for these 30-minute candles to close. For GLD, I am bullish. Um, Okay. So here on gold, we got 3 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close. And I'm going to break down what it is I am specifically looking for. And what I learned this weekend when I was back testing is that, yeah, someone can teach you how to trade, but you're going to have to tweak it to where you feel comfortable. And look here, on the 30-minute, we actually got a closure above this level. The bullish candle just did not have a bottom wick. And as you can see here, the market is giving it a bottom wick. So I may want to be a buyer coming up here on gold. As far as SPY, let's go down to lower time frames, get some better look at this price action. We got a bearish 30-minute candle with literally no top wick. So let's see what the market want to do here today. All right, you see how when you go to the lower time frames, it lines up. All right, you may have to adjust it just a little bit, but other than that, you see how this clean traffic lines up on the 30. All right. So, all right. And here we go. I want to be transparent here on this channel, simulated trading. I'll show you guys when it's real time. Okay. During the war, I simulated because I wasn't getting a good read on price action. August, I took one loss, first trading day of the month, and I told myself, you know what? I'm going to simulate trade, a demo trade this month, and I'll be back live next month, preserving my capital, but also showing up to the market, getting some work in. You know what I mean? Still making content, hopefully bringing value to other people's lives. So, alrighty. So that's what we got here today. A nice little pre-market chop, as you can see here on SPY. Flip to GLD. Uh-oh. GLD trying to close below. But we will be patient here. We got 1 minute for these 30-minute candles to close, and then I will show you guys what I did here on Friday. All right. And this side is trade played out. Let me see if I can find it. And make sure you journal all of your trades, win, loss, draw, whatever, break even, who cares? Scroll down, Friday, which was the 21st. Here we go. Boom. All right, this was a trade I took, targeting the high of day. Boom. All right, took a buy off of the low of day. All right, just trying to keep it as simple as I can. I want people to really learn. I think I took a trade on gold Friday as well. Let me see. Okay, I've been taking some pretty decent trades here on gold. And I'm sample sizing gold here for maybe 3 months, 3 or 4 months before I go live. I made a mistake going live trading gold. Um, First day of the trading month. But let me break down this trade here. So pretty much this navigation zone is this opening 30-minute candle. Buyers closed above. I entered a long position. I should have been more patient because this candle did not have a top wick. And as you can see, the market came back down and retested. But I held on because we did not close below this navigation zone and price ended up pushing up to my take profit level. Okay. So you definitely got to be patient. We cannot just try to assume where the market is going to go. Okay. 30-minute candle has closed. What we're gonna do is mark up this level here. Okay. And we were doing this because there's a lot of people that went short down there. And here on gold, we're gonna do the same thing. Okay. A lot of people went short right down in here. So let's see what the market want to do. Okay. Let's see what the market want to do. And now we gotta continue to be patient. Let's see. 15, you see we made a support down here. All right. Nice bottom where it broke the previous candle highs. But yeah, I'm gonna be patient here on the 30. Okay. Right. Oh wow. Oh wow. Mm. Oh, that's how that market planned today, baby. The reason you saw me go to the trading platform and go click on SPY like I was about to enter a trade because to be honest, when I was back testing, I was definitely noticing, and I'm about to show you. I was noticing when a support get made inside of this navigation zone, we typically, like if a support or resistance get made in the navigation zone, we typically move in a direction of, you know what I'm trying to say? But I'm going to be patient here because as you can see here, we definitely grab some buyers up here. And that's my wife. You probably hear in the back. And so pretty much YouTube, what we're dealing with here is literally a low of day and a high of day up here. Okay, so okay. Okay, my boy Nick, I think he took a trade earlier, got stopped out of it, but it's all good. It was a great trade, and I think he about to re-enter here Or he's already long.
It flipped.
Okay, he's long gold right now. Yeah, I'm thinking about taking a long as well. Because, like I said, you see the
Got my stop
support
loss below the range.
here.
Okay, very nice. It was tapped on Friday. Oh yeah, below that one range. Up. Yeah. Yeah,
Now
we
we'll
never.
watch, see how my boy Trey play out. Think about joining him here on this long on gold. To be honest, if we could, I don't know, maybe get up in here. Because you see here, we're retesting this low of day, and then we can break the previous candle high. We got nice clean traffic to the left. So, and that's why before we look for a setup or anything, we mark up our levels. Now we're just waiting. So no top wick on this opening candle. Current candle made a top wick. Now it's kind of pushing back down here where these sellers are at. So gotta be patient. But yeah, I may not mind going long on gold as well, to be completely honest. All right. I am bullish. Let's see. Yeah. If we can break, you know what I mean, this previous candle where it opened at, I want to see if maybe we can fill the wick, hit the advantage point, and potentially come up and hit this take profit level. All right, we already saw this clean traffic here. We'll look at it again. You got to go all the way back to May. But as you can see there, definitely is some clean traffic coming this way. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. Places where the market went down. So where we want it. All right. Okay. That makes more sense. The vantage point would be the Wickfield. All right, that's cool. All right. That's be why sellers are stepping in strong. Mm. And again, we are bearish here on SPY. We are bullish here on gold. So yeah, we able to break these previous candle highs at the closing above and retesting low of day right here. Then I want to see if we can fill this wick and potentially hit this take profit level. Righty, we got about 20 minutes for this candle to close. All right, look like we're trying to push up here. I want to thank everybody again for all the support. And again, we have buyers to close above, but this candle did not have a bottom wick. So the next candle gave it one. And we were retesting the low of day, so we were able to get back above here. Irons for long. Okay. And I'm going lower size here on gold because it is more volatile and I am sample sizing it. Okay, SPY. Look like it may try to fill that wick. My stop loss will probably be right. Yeah, I use the bottom of this navigation zone, which is pretty much the low of day. We weren't able to quite break this high, so no entry for me just yet. All right, and we kind of don't want price to trade back inside where these sellers are. You know what I mean? All right.
Don't really have much
That's my
opinion
son in
on
the
gold at the
background.
moment. Yeah, I think my idea is more so 4 hour wick fill.
And this is his second attempt at a long on gold this morning. And it is okay, YouTube. Sometimes you can do everything right. And that's just how price plays out. Okay. Mm. So what I'm gonna do is just be patient and let these buyers and sellers fight in these navigation range. I will allow them to wrestle it out. And another reason I would not mind entering long here because I know seller stop losses are up in here. Okay. I pretty much had to stop thinking just trading to make money. I had to actually like, you know what I mean, make sense of it. You feel me? So, and that kind of took my stress level down a lot. And now I just come here and just wait and just wait. You'll never know what price is going to do unless you have insider information, which is illegal. But Mark Douglas said you don't even have to know what's going to happen next to make money. I didn't believe him. But yeah, I showed you guys my Charles Schwab. I'm up like 13% on the year, so you know what I mean. I'm curious to see how much is the S&P 500 up this year. The S&P is up 11.45%. I'm up almost 13. So outpace it, baby. Outpace it. Let's keep doing it. Okay, we got about 15 minutes for this 30-minute counter to close. Buyers and sellers on this Monday are squabbling. They are squabbling. YouTube. Okay, so I'm came down here where the sellers are. I'm gonna be honest, YouTube. We can close above these sell orders. The reason I'm looking for longs is because we have a clean candle here. Okay. All right, clean candle. Clearly a nice support level that took us all the way up here. We got a support level at 762 that took us up to 767. So if we rejecting it, we close back above here. I'd be looking for buys to come get us bearish candle top with. All right, but other than that, I'm just talking to you guys. Well, talking to myself, and hopefully somebody watch this video. But you know, chilling. All right, gold is back in this where these sellers are. So I'll be patient and get this out the way. I don't want to confuse you guys. All right, nothing just yet. Nothing just yet. All right, and this box is sell orders all down here. Okay. Let's see.
Yes, sir.
What's up, little man?
Let's watch a professional. All right, he already took one loss and wasn't afraid to get in again. All right, I'm going down to Tampa in October to grab a bite to eat with him.
Mama?
Real.
Mommy's calling you, so what should you do?
All right, y'all. We'll see. Goldie Goldie. Be nice to reject that support now. Yeah, where's your stops? Previous? Yeah. Yes,
No,
sir.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, YouTube. So, hmm. Ooh, a price like this level, you see here, buyers and sellers squabbling. You're squabbling. All right. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna watch a professional trader for a little bit while I write in my journal. All right, I will be right back.
All right, cool. So, all right, good shot there. You had a 4-hour bullish. We got a 15-minute support formed. Price moved up, but not enough here. Looks like we tapped right into that 30-minute.
All right. You hear my boy Kid screaming in the back, just like you know what I mean. My my son and nephew upstairs. We got to do it anyway though. So he took two long trades on gold here, which are not bad at all. But he was stopped out of both of them. Look like sellers are just they are in this market. I'm not gonna lie. Look, it's pushing down with no top wick, meaning buyers couldn't even get in. All right, you see this bearish candle? No top wick. All right, so and that's why I have been demo trading August, G, because bro, like man, Friday was some of the cleanest price action. We all got it out on hollow. All right, we still got about 11 minutes for this 30-minute counter to close, so I'm gonna just be patient here and wait on price action. All right, I'm gonna write in my journal real quick. He gonna break down his trade he just took.
So yeah, we'll leave it there. 1 hour also closed doji, so that could also be the that could be tough on the 4 hour getting up there as well. So yeah, yeah, we'll keep it like
Absolutely.
that. We'll keep it like that.
Yeah, man. I agree.
The King Kong, yeah, Goldie playing King Kong today, just giving us the middle finger. Oh snap. All right. Well, I'm probably gonna call it a day there. If you guys
Same.
are continuing to trade, I'd stay away from that zone. The 4 hour is very unpredictable at the moment. A little overextended now. 1 hour closing up doji. The sells aren't even really that good in my opinion, and the buys just cannot make an effort to get up there. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna cut it off here. Stop the bleeding, and yeah, return for Asia sesh tonight.
Yeah, bro. We've exactly like Tommy said. We've lent it out. It will come back tenfold.
Yes, sir. It's hanging out right now.
Yes, sir.
It's
Hanging
saying
out.
the last money he gave away, it went to go, so it's like, yeah, it's just hanging out. So this was
Yeah.
a 15-minute onion, this last trade. If you guys are marking it up, just mark it up as a 15-minute onion at the moment.
I said August price action have not been the easiest. Gold is back up above the zone. We got about a little over 9 minutes for this 30-minute candle closure. Okay, SPY. Again, we could be potentially taking longs on both of these potentially. 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 Yeah, man. Because if you see on a 30-minute, you feel me, like above here, you got some clean candles. I can't even lie to you. I see why he wanted to take these longs. And again, if we break these highs, crossing up, I got about 8 minutes here. Look at this. All right. Like I said, SPY can, you feel me, get above here for us. After grabbing these sell orders, I am thinking about buys coming up. I'm not thinking about holding them because it's definitely counter trend. But yeah, it look like the algo is giving the same kind of. You see this? But again, we made a support lower day. Sellers tried to step in, were unable to close above. Actually, retested it. So I wonder if we can break these highs when we keep coming up. Got 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Yeah, gold has been playing around like it played around with my boy this morning. All right. Take a look. Take a look at these top step guys. My boy Andre, Mandy, your boy Eric on there. Okay, cool.
Orders.
Okay,
How
Mandy's
is it
short.
at?
My boy Eric down about 116 on the day.
Here's the 30s.
All right, gold. SPY. All right. Hmm. 6 minutes. 6 minutes here. Hmm. I wanted buyers to close above here to show me that they're in control. But really, no one is showing me they're in control right now. Here on gold. Okay. 5 minutes. 5 minutes for this 30-minute counter to close. Yeah, and I like coming to the charts just a tad bit later. I'm not sitting there like getting FOMO and stuff that I'm not even concerned with. So I'm learning that when you remove all of the distractions or whatever, you tend to like, you know, just have less stress. Wow, sellers have stepped back in, trading all up in here. I got about 4 minutes, a little over 4 minutes So now with the last 5 minutes of this candle, I do not want to get activated. I will wait for it to close. All right, and closes above here, which are these sell orders, which is the low of day. All right, not the pre-market, the low of day, meaning market opens at 9:30. Okay. Opening candle is very, very, very important. Yeah, I'm honestly just stay out of this wick here today. All right, and a closure above the navigation zone and the level is not enough. I need a bottom wick on the next candle or to give me a retest, and then I'll take my entry to break these highs. Okay. All right, about 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And if the market just takes off without us, hey, frustrating. That is trading. Nothing we can do. All right, what we got? 2 minutes. 2 minutes for this 30-minute counter to close here on gold. Got to use the bathroom real quick.
By the way,
Yeah, I was wondering about that, Dre.
I'm out.
Sheesh. I like that recognition though, Eric, when you said ranges. It's like, how do we pivot, right? This is a new basketball team today.
Like
NQ
it.
is, or ES, whatever the markets are, right? So we're facing a new opponent today. Every day's a new opponent. How do we pivot, right? We have our strengths, momentum, breakout, right? And then, but we are now transitioned into a significant range right now between those 2930s and those 2860s. And so how do we pivot? How do we manage that? That's the thing where if
Now, okay, I had to use the bathroom real quick. We got about a minute here for this gold trade. I didn't want to get activated the last 1 minute of this 30-minute candle. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, here on SPY, we got a huge push down at the open. Buyers try to step in, unable to close above, and now we're just in here chilling. GLD. Hopefully, this candle leaves us a top wick. All right. If not, we'll be chilling on this as well. Alrighty. About 20 seconds. And again, the reason we're going to wait for a bottom wick is because the market could just take off and then come down and break these lows and continue to push down. Granted, a bottom wick doesn't guarantee anything, but it's just all about probabilities. So this candle did close bullish above what these sellers at, but I do want a steeper bottom wick. All right. And that would give me more conviction. As far as SPY, I have nothing. And if gold doesn't give me a steeper bottom wick, all right, activating some sellers, then I won't have nothing here either. Time is now 10:30 a.m. All right. I need Price to give me a better lower whip than that. All right. So it's Monday. Let's just relax. Let's just relax and wait on price action. Watch these top step people for a minute. All right, come on, Goldie. And you see, my boy was just in his long, and it ended up closing back above. That's just August price action. That's how it been. And again, the market just takes off. Whatever. I need a steeper bottom wick than this. Because if I don't get a steeper bottom wick, then my stop loss had to be all the way down here. Okay, buyers trying to step in here on SPY. Yeah, I'm good. You're not going to get me to take this trade unless you give me what I'm looking for. I'm going to need you to come down a little lower. Come down some more. Come on, you can do it. All right, this is a bullish 30-minute celery play. All right, this candlestick pattern here. And we closed above the level. We want to be a buyer, but the setup has to be there. All right. Let's see. Time is now 10:33. Okay. I'm just writing my journal real quick. Previous calendar. Let's- Hmm. You see what I was saying about how I want to be a buyer above here? Unfortunately, I gotta watch this market go. And if it goes, I'll take some data. But this bottom wick right here was too small for me. And I entered a gold trade too early on Friday. All right. Like I just said, my mentor, he was just long gold 2 times. And you know what I mean? Just kind of just too early. But yeah, it's Monday, first day of the week. First day of the week. So you never quote unquote miss a trade. Let me explain to you why. Because if the market goes up to this level, you you you're reading it correctly. The setup just wasn't there. You know what I mean? And that's okay. And that is okay. Am I getting FOMO? Of course. You know what I mean? But I gotta stick to my rules. Oh man. Wow. Okay. So a lot of sellers are in here. Market's pushing up. Right? Same here with gold. A lot of sellers down here. We could potentially push up. Yep, 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 yep. And again, August price action. No, I mean, we can never blame the price action. The market is always right. If you don't have a good read on it or whatever, just don't. The best thing is just to not do nothing. I guess. Yeah. Just don't do nothing. But I mean, if you are on these bonds, I definitely hope the market pushes up for you. Okay. I pray for success for every retail trader, man. And if you don't have a community, do what I'm doing. Screen record yourself, trade, talk to yourself, keep yourself disciplined. You feel me? You will prevail. Oh man, this is a this is a market for you, baby. I wonder what these people do. They have any trades on? Okay, I don't think anything's going on Top Step right now.
Well, we just hang out here.
Hmm. Okay, I guess top step is frozen for the moment. Let's see, 19 minutes. 19 minutes. Okay, you see how this gold candle, 30-minute candle, coming back down to make a bottom wick that we were waiting on? So, and again, I don't, nobody knows what price is going to do, but when you've been looking at it for pretty much 3 years, like I have, you still get surprised. But yeah, okay, this 15-minute candle look like it's trying to close above. And if we look here in the past, close above, we may can get a push up to this pre-market high and higher day. And we are pulling back though. You see you see how price is attracted to this navigation zone? Same with gold. Where is it trying to come back to? Right here. So pretty much that's what I'm saying. I'm glad that I found a way on my own, but the foundation of the edge that I created for myself, I got it from other traders. So pretty much you can get the foundation from other traders. Just put your own little, you feel me, your own little twist on it. So you'll be able to be, well, you'll never be comfortable, but be comfortable being uncomfortable. You know what I mean? All right, we got 6 seconds, 5, 4 seconds. So now I'm waiting on the same thing here for SPY, a bottom wick. And then I will enter the break of the current candle highs. All right, set this up. Shit. That's not a stick. Oh man, August price action, bro. I seen a YouTube trader say the other day that they wanted to fight August price action. They said they want to throw some hands with it. If they had the opportunity for if they ever seen August price action on the street. If they ever seen August price action on the street, they say they'd go to blows with it. I feel it though. So check this out. This is a nice bottom wick for me. All right. We re-break these highs right here. I'll be long SPY. And that'll be probably all that I see here today, to be honest. And I'll be targeting this high of day and then potentially this wick fill. That's probably it. As far as gold, nothing. But I explained to you why I'm taking this long here because of identical price action, meaning whatever happened to the left. If we're able to get above here, buyers move up. So sellers tried to push them down, made a nice support level here. Tried again, made a support. We have a clean candle here to the left. All right. Higher day right here. So I want to see it. Maybe we want to retest it. All right. All righty. Got a nice bottom wick. All right. Activating some sellers. And if this trade doesn't play out, it's all good. All right. Counter trend. So we are going low risk. All right. Keep my stop loss right here. And you ask why right there? Because this is the support that came up to this resistance that I'm targeting. So we get below there or close below that level there, we may not be trying to move up. All right, GLD gold. You see, that's why we waited for that bottom wick there. So for this trade, we're trying to see a price want to continue to fill this wick and then get this clean traffic here. And then potentially this wick fill. Okay. All right, we're just being patient here, waiting for our setup. Waiting for the setup. Okay, and this bottom wick right here, you see the bottom wick retested this resistance. Okay, so that's all I can do here today on this Monday. Other than that, I have nothing. All right, price trying to push up. We're almost there. I have an alert set, so it'll tell me one price. Alrighty. All right, let's see if we can get. Let's see how to move up here. This is a counter trend trade. All right, took it off the 15-minute. Oh, we must have a headline. Did you see that? Let me get out of this. Hold on a second. Is there a headline? Top Step, not even. Wow. So immediately when I got in, the market is moving in the other direction. It must be a headline. Hold on, bro. Up, 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 mm. Must be a headline. Okay. Okay. Wow. Um, let's see what's going on here in the market. Yeah, Bloomberg is on commercial. Okay, and that's why I went low risk on this counter trend trade. Alrighty. Get a picture of this. August price action, bro. August. Man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. It's a different animal. It's a different animal. Seriously. And it is okay if you're not getting a, you know what I mean, a good read on the market. Just go low risk and or do what I'm doing. Just completely just demo trade. All right. So you can actually watch it and your nervous system can hold the trade and things of that nature. All right. A little over 6 minutes for this 15-minute counter to close. Man, okay. And again, I'm just going off where price did before. Buyers are able to get above here. They pushed up. So sellers might be in control. And again, we got a closure above this 15-minute resistance, clean traffic here to the left. But you have a bearish bias. So, all right. Let's see, what time is it? 10:54. Okay. So I had to write in my journal real quick about the trade I just took. And first day of the trading week, be patient, no setup, no trade. That's our daily focus. All right. But other than that, I did all I could do here, which is be patient. Been here for about an hour. Okay, almost 11 o'clock here. So again, the market open up, hard push down, created a support. And as you can see here, we're kind of making higher lows. So I wanted to join the party, see if we wanted to keep pushing up. But price action may have something else in mind. But as long as we're closing above this support level right here, then I'll stay in it. I'll keep my conviction. 4 minutes for this 15-minute candle to close. Okay, and the way I'm gonna add to this position is I will wait for these candles to close and I'll go from there. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. I wanted to top step back on it. Wanted to see if there was any headlines or anything.
Bill. There's the face reveal. You can see I'm not in my studio. I'm not in my studio. I broke some stuff. So I had to order parts with my remote setup.
All right, that boy Dakota. All right, we'll flip bullish here on the 15-minute. And again, with me being counter trend, I'm not going to aggressively add to this. Okay, so we're gonna take profit level right here, which is high of day, and then a quick fill. All right. Other than that, I mean, that's all I can do. That is all I can do. And as a trader, the tough part is having absolutely no control after you put on that trade. And that's why I put more pressure by trading on YouTube. Freak it, whatever. And again, we made I'm simply just buying off of the support. All right. Because when buyers got above here, we pushed up. Buyers got back above, we pushed up. So if you can look to the left, all right, and point out why you took the trade, hey, you're not a loser or a winner. Like, yo, there's 11.6 million people trading SPY right now. So we don't know what they thinking. They might be like, man, nah, man, I'm about to sell. And you're like, come on, man, buy the market with me. You feel me? Dang, could y'all hear me just now? All right, we got about 20 seconds. Did not want this candle to flip back bearish, but hey. It is what it is. We got about 8 seconds. Yeah, did not want to close like that. But price did manage to stay above, as you can see, this navigation zone. 30-minute close bullish. above the navigation zone as well. So the way I'm looking at it is if we can re-break these highs, I will add more to the position. But other than that, I'll just take a small loss if I get stopped out. And the crazy thing is, when you look at August price action, like look at it, it be setting you up. Like the trader said earlier, he was like, "Yo, I took a setup that I thought was so perfect, and I got good." Ah, it's not like that doesn't happen. You feel me? It just seems like this month is just like it's OD, bro. Oh man, it is OD, bro. Sheesh, man. Dang. Wow, wow, wow. All right, it's 11:02 a.m. Uh, Still long SPY here. Uh, Seller stepping in hard. Be honest, the only reason I'm able to calmly hold this trade is because of the low risk. Because I need you to know, even when you trade demo, you still have to trade it like real money. All right. I'm about to read this quote out of the Forex Mindset by Jared Martinez. And it says, to take something personally takes the focus off your end goal. All right. To take something personally takes the focus off of your end goal. All right. So we're not going to take this trade personally. We're not going to take this market personally. You know what I mean? All right. I am long gold. Hold on a second. Gold is giving us what we wanted. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, you see here how we stayed above here? Yeah, I'm long. Let's see if we can push up here. All right. Sellers were able to come back above here. And this would be the only trade I take here on GLD today. Get a picture of this as well. All right. And we just waited patiently. Copy link. I just put it right. Right, this is... All right, so now I'm currently long gold and I'm long SPY. SPY was definitely pushing against us. Okay, wow. First 6 minutes of this candle, we're pushing down pretty hard, but I'm gonna be patient here. Maybe we're making a steeper bottom width. Okay, my bad. My wife just called me. Um, let's be wild, man. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Man. But yeah, as far as this gold trade, I had to take it just like SPY. I have clean candles to the left. Buyers closed above. Okay. But this first closure, we did not have a bottom wick. The market came and gave us one. Sellers. All right, this was the opening candle. I boxed it in. Buyer stepped in. Seller tried to step in. Nice bottom wick. And we still above the level where I want to be a buyer. So yeah. But as far as SPY, sellers are stepping in pretty strong. All right. SPY. Again, I'm gonna be patient here. And that's like when you're trading low size, you could, kind of have a wider stop or whatever. All right, let's see if we can get gold to push up here. Any buyers want to step in the market with us? All right. Monday, 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 Monday. Monday, Monday, Monday. All right. Time is now 11:09 a.m. 11:09 a.m. There's that. Wait, wait, there. Okay, sellers are stepping in. Wow. I'm pretty sure some retail trader took a lot of risk in here. Mhm. But what I learned is like the more risk I take, I don't really be thinking clearly. You know what I mean? Cut winners early, you get out of trades too soon. Mm, It's a like it make flush. Okay. All right. And again, I definitely was bearish, but I'm bullish on gold. You feel me? I'm bullish on it. That's why my mentor took two long positions. Gold, you want to push up? This may be one of them trades you hold all day. I'm not sure. I'm only gonna be here for maybe another, I don't know, 20 minutes, and I'm gonna call it a session. And I'll come back and show you guys what these trades did tomorrow. Mm, let's see. Okay. Mm, okay. Let's see what happened here. All right. I wasn't okay. All right, I'm gaining some data here. All righty. Okay, I see. All right. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's see. 11. Still got about 16 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close. Sellers did step in pretty hard. Yeah, man, that was totally my bad. Okay, this market doesn't look like it is going to push up. Still got about 15 minutes here. Okay, let's get out of this SPY trade. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. This is interesting. You're trying to wait for closes below the stop loss. Look like sellers are pushing. Coming in pretty hard. Mm, mm. Yes, sir. This kind of market. All right, so they could be grabbing guys like me, because you see we on. Alrighty. I'm definitely cool with taking that small of a loss. Wow. Alright. Loss. Yo. August has been a beast. No cap, bro. I will not play with August price action. Yo, man, you got it, my nigga. Same, look like I might get stopped out here on gold as well. Yep. Oh, yeah. Dang, Bitcoin just keep going up. And the daily candle did not have a top with it, man. So I'm thinking that the market want to come back up, but it's all me, all me. Not the market, it's all me, all me. Let's see what this gold trade want to do. Not looking too hot. In about 10 minutes, 10 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close. August price action has been a doozy. Oh, man. Man. 15-minute support above. These guys are got a 1 hour bullish candle closure above. But this market doesn't seem like you want to push up to that. This is UJ. This chop session as usual. Okay. All right. I might get out of this gold trade. It's not looking like you want to push up. All right. I'm gonna get out of it. Call it a session here. All right. That'll be that. All right. 2 trades. One pretty much break even, one loss. That's all good. All right, first day of the trading week. SPY. All right, first day of the trading week. Nothing to, you know what I mean, to fret about. All right, couple of low risk trades. 1, 3, sure. Right. Picture this top end analysis real quick. All right. Took this trade around, let's say about 11, I guess. Yeah, it definitely was not a bad idea. You know what I mean? It just everything won't play out. Alrighty, so let's see. That was a 30-minute celery. Okay. And I bet a lot of traders are angry, all right, over trading, revenge trading, and things of that nature. And look at this market pullback. Wow. You see that? Look at that. Okay. When the market move like this, you just call it a day. All right. Thank you guys again for all the support. All right. And the reason we watch professionals is to see how to professionally take a loss. All right. Thank you guys again for all the support. I am the Pray the Trader. God bless.